Well, it's only 2 days now until the start of the 2011 Global Sprint Challenge. The Coolmore Lightning Stakes kicks it off at Flemington, and the headline act is the world champion mare Black Caviar. Peter Moody, her trainer, is excited to have her back at the track.
It's exciting times, isn't it? It's exciting and daunting at the same time, I suppose, but great to see her back on track tomorrow, on Saturday.
Well, the one query heading into Saturday, though, is the prospect of wet weather. She hasn't faced a heavy track before.
Well, I suppose that's daunting for everyone in the race, really. It wouldn't be an ideal scenario to be running on a genuinely heavy or wet track first up, but our filly has trialled in it. She's never raced in it. She's done a lot of track work in it, but I suppose until you're under race conditions you don't know. But great bit of trainer's insurance there. If she happened to get beat, well, we've got an excuse.
She is the newly crowned world champion, but Peter Moody still has plenty of respect for his rivals, headed by Haylist.
You know, he's a very daunting horse. He's a monster. We saw him here in the early spring when he was at his top. He looked outstanding. There's no doubt in the world he wasn't at his top the day we did meet him. Blinkers on. He's been wound up for a good while. He's been having exhibition gallops for the last 4 or 5 weeks, so there's going to be no stone unturned there. So, it's an exciting clash, and I would expect a much more of a clash than the last time they met.
Well, she's unbeaten in 8 starts, so can she get any better? We asked Peter Moody how good she is.
One word, awesome.
The Coolmore Lightning Stakes does kick off the 2011 Global Sprint Challenge. It's a new look challenge this year, as Chairman Lee Jordan told us.
The whole challenge series has got 9 races, prize money and bonuses worth over US $10 million. It really is now the world's richest sprint series.
And unfortunately there's no international runners in this year's Lightning Stakes, but there's a very good reason, as Lee Jordan tells us.
I know when you were talking to the connections in Hong Kong about coming down here, there was 2 words that was a big put off, and that's Black Caviar. So we've just got to keep trying, get the prize money up, and hopefully we'll entice an international competitor next year.
And the VRC are looking at the Coolmore Lightning Stakes as a flagship race for the club. Chairman Rod Fitzroy tells us about a big stake money increase this year.
As part of the Global Sprint Challenge, we've got an obligation to see that our prize money is globally competitive, and so we've increased by 50% this year, from 500 to 750, and hopefully that we'll get that up to $1 million in the not too distant future.
Peter Moody is talking up Australian Group 1s for Black Caviar. At this stage, he's put an international campaign on hold. Hasn't stopped Nick Smith from Royal Ascot, though. He's here trying to twist Moody's arm.
Be brilliant if we could get Black Caviar. She's clearly absolutely outstanding. I think everybody around the world wants to see her travel at the right time, but we'll see whether we can twist Pete's arm once she's perhaps wrapped up everything in Melbourne.
Well, that's been our look at the Coolmore Lightning Stakes on Saturday, the opening leg of a new look Global Sprint Challenge. The headline act, of course, is Black Caviar. We're looking forward to seeing her back in racing. We're looking forward to seeing new trackside too.